Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man. It's time to cut the soap I made last night. Just taking it out of the mold, I'm really pleased with it. It has a really heavily textured top, if you can see that. Really nice colors on the side. So of course the true test will come when we cut into it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to turn it on the side. No, maybe I'm not with this one. Cut a small piece for myself. Yep, that's what a spoon plop looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. Very nice. Oh yeah, I'm really pleased with this. Now I will cut this on the side. I have never been good at cutting straight. I really would like to invest in a soap cutter, one of the wire cutting ones. The only thing is because I give mine away, I need to get as many samples as I can. I try to cut it more like a hotel bar soap, so I cut it pretty thin. And one of the multiple cutting ones usually cuts it too thick for my needs, and I've not been able to find a single cutter. If any of y'all watching this know a good place where I can get just a single wire cutter, if you'd leave me a message, I sure would appreciate it, because I just might consider investing in one. But I'm very pleased with the way this has turned out. It's exactly what I was expecting. Really pleased with this. And I will say, cutting it on the side like this does help me cut it a little straighter, but still not the best cut in the world. Ooh, that's a really nice one. That one really stands out. And I didn't let this one go through gel phase. And some of the colors are probably not as vivid as they maybe should have been, but I put it in the refrigerator because I just did not want to deal with glycerin rivers, which I've been having here recently. I also did a 10% water reduction, which I'm told helps reduce glycerin rivers. So I'm glad I did. I'm glad I put this one in the fridge, because I would just hate to have glycerin rivers going through this one and ruining the appearance of it, even if it didn't get quite as bright as I'd hoped. And it has retained some of the scent. I just generally don't have good luck with scents in cold processed soap, and that's why I just generally don't use it, although I get one that seems nice and I'll try it. And there is some scent left in this. I mean, there is some, but not. I just think I'm going to save the scenting for when I do hot process. I have good luck with it because it's put in at the end after the soap is already cooked. And this particular one has a very high flash point at 200 plus degrees, so I don't have to worry about letting the soap cool down too terribly much before I put it in. I've changed my tried and true recipe a lot here recently, but I think I'm going to stick to my original idea of just not scenting very often. Because I just don't have the best luck with it. But this soap looks great. I'm really pleased with the way it looks. It's obvious I had more of the ultramarine blue on this end. Yep, there went the domino. One of them fell over and knocked a whole row over. That's alright. I'm going to move them to the drying rack in just a little while, so that's alright. And I mentioned in my video yesterday that I didn't need the extra soap to wash the car like I usually do, because it hasn't rained here in West Virginia in over a month. Guess what it's finally doing today? It is raining, and I've had the car out, so the car's going to be filthy. So I have all these containers, this, the spoons, the utensils, the original mixing pot. I'm going to do what I always do. I'm just going to leave that in there. I'm going to put it in a big bucket of hot water and put those in it to soak it loose, and there's my soap to wash the car, and all that soap residue doesn't go to waste. Get my car squeaky clean when the sun comes back out, which actually it's supposed to next week. I'm just going to leave that one thick one. That one's going to be a nice thick one for somebody. But folks, anyway, there you have it. That is the spoon plop method, and I thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Just keep in mind this is a really good alternate backup plan. If you're planning to do it, it's great because you get a great design, but also if your soap unexpectedly thickens up on you, this can be a backup plan because this takes a very thick trace. So if your soap unexpectedly thickens up, get you some spoons, plop it in the mold just as the video showed, and you're still going to have a great looking bar of soap. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next weekend.